I'm Poppy Harlow, and you're watching Pewdiepie.
I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but I hate Machinima, and I couldn't be more happy about their demise. Machinima's YouTube gaming channel has effectively disappeared. I mean, in a way, it's kind of sad. It used to be a staple channel for gaming on YouTube. Every gamer, when I started off making YouTube videos, was on Machinima. It was an inspiring time for me when I was starting off because I wanted to be on Machinima. That was my goal because everyone else was, and now the channel is shut down. None of the creators of that had made videos for Machinima were notified for this. So basically they removed their entire library. Obviously this sucks for a lot of people that, you know, Ricky for the win, who's been making videos for Machinima for 7 years. Just gone like that. It's pretty crazy. I even had some videos on Machinima. Now, why do I hate Machinima? Well, Machinima is a multi-channel network, which basically means that they partner up with YouTubers, give them a contract saying, hey, we'll put ads on your videos, but we'll take a percentage of your income. Now, back in the day, when I was starting off making YouTube videos, I was doing, obviously, gaming. That was all I did. And the only way to earn revenue at this point was if you got partnered with YouTube directly, or if you got partnered with an MCN. Machinima was basically the only MCN that existed for gaming at that time. And YouTube wouldn't partner gaming channels. So basically, you were left with one option and one option only, which was to partner up with Machinima. If you didn't partner up with Machinima, then you are a gaming channel, then you're not gonna earn any money whatsoever. I made videos for a year and I made no money on it whatsoever. I think I had like 30,000 subscribers at the time, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it was back then, and to not be partnered and have ads on your videos when I literally had millions of views every month was kind of weird. It was crazy, and I just couldn't get a partnership with Machinima. So I actually got a partnership with Machinima through someone else that I worked with. It was really weird, but it was the only option I had to earn money on my videos. And I went from earning $0 to an actual substantial income every single month because I got this Machinima partnership, and I was really initially very happy about it. I thought it was great, you know, I could finally make money off my videos. I could quit my job and I could just focus solely on YouTube. Obviously, it was a good thing, but we'll get to why I hate Machinima eventually. I think it's important to get the facts down. The problem with Machinima was that since they had basically monopoly on YouTube, on gaming on YouTube, there was no one else. They basically would take roughly 50% of your income, and that's after YouTube takes 45% of the income. So, hey, what a great deal! Wow, YouTubers are making so much money. I mean, yes, technically I was, but it was because I was already making a lot of videos and getting a lot of views. I basically, since I got partnered through another person I work with, I had no point of contact with Machinima directly. Whoever was paying me every single month, which was very important because otherwise if I didn't get paid for some reason, I wouldn't be able to pay rent. I mean, I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. So it was extremely important, obviously, that I would get paid each month. I had no idea if that was gonna happen or not. I was just hoping that everything would work out fine because I had no contact with the company that was paying me. And that went on until I actually was about to become the biggest channel on YouTube. Imagine working with a company that's taking a large portion of your revenue, but you haven't heard a single word from them whatsoever. That's how bad the situation was with Machinima, and I think a lot of YouTubers can identify with that. Obviously, they did work closely with other creators that did like Call of Duty or whatever. It just showed to me how the company just wasn't paying attention whatsoever. And not until I expressed that I wanted to leave the company that they came back and said, oh, actually, you can't leave Machinima because our contract with you is to last forever, which is an illegal contract. So obviously I wasn't able to get out of it, but it took 4 to 5 months for that to happen. So it was just a huge waste of money, huge waste of time. You know, the fact that I was almost the biggest channel on YouTube and no one reacted, I think it's pretty telling about what the company was like. They just took YouTubers' revenue and didn't really care at all, basically. And getting this treatment was part of the reason why I wanted to create an MCN myself. That's what we did with Rebel Mode, because I wanted things to be better for creators. I think, you know, this is not how it should be. MCNs shouldn't just exist so that they can take a percentage of income and not give anything back. It's a terrible business, and this is something that I never really talked about because it would just seem stupid to bring up. But another thing that kind of annoys me about the whole situation was how I think I was at a YouTube event not long ago, and everyone was talking bad about Machinima. Everyone was saying how bad their experience was with Machinima, and I agree. I had bad experience with Machinima as well, but they were talking about it as if, oh, Machinima is so bad, but YouTube is so great. Machinima wouldn't be able to do what they did unless YouTube permitted them to do it. I mean, they had monopoly. There was no other options for gaming channels on YouTube at the time. So I feel like I had to go through such a frustrating period when I was starting off my channel, because both at fault from YouTube and both at fault from Machinima. I know I sound really whiny, but obviously things are a lot better now. I mean, I'm partnered directly with YouTube finally, and it's just so much better. I think the future of MCNs in general are just going to slowly diminish, because unless they add a value, which they haven't for so many years, there's not going to be any reason for them to exist. I think it's sad how it's probably still happening, where a lot of channels are just giving away a portion of their income because they didn't know better, you know? You start off YouTube, you think, oh, I should be part of a network, right? Because everyone else is part of a network, and then they sign up their channel for like a big period of time and essentially gets nothing back from it. I mean, for better or for worse, if I didn't get partnered with Machinima at the same time, I probably wouldn't have been able to put as much time and effort into making videos. And maybe I wouldn't have been able to get where I was because of it. But that's also giving someone credit for something that they took advantage of. I don't know.